Hi there, and welcome to this month's January 2025 angel card reading. We have officially, as when you're watching this, have entered a new year, 2025, and I hope that your holidays were amazing and they were special and that it was as good as it could be for you, your family, and your friends. And I am incredibly grateful to be doing this reading and having you watch. So thank you so much for joining. I'm Stacie Tatera, medium healer teacher in my new space here. You can kind of see my hook on my door. It looks like I have a hook in my head, but there's an angel over here. So that's always a good thing. But I'm so glad you're taking a watch and a listen for this month's angel card reading, January 2025. I, as always, tune in to see what deck we should be using, and I'm excited to get into the cards that have popped up for us from the decks that I'm using today. Really quick, I do have a few reminders that I wanted to go through, and I actually wrote everything down so I don't forget anything. But as you're watching this, a reminder that the 2025 annual angel card reading that I do at Remedy Within with Tammy, who does tarot, is on January the 4th, and we still have a couple spots open. So this is an opportunity for you to get a reading based on the cards, and you are getting some insights for this new year, for 2025. So if you have an interest in joining us on January 4th at Remedy Within in Elm Grove, that's where this event will be held, at Tammy's shop. We do have some availability. You'll want to contact me directly, Stacie Tatera. Actually, it's milwaukeemedium@gmail.com. You can call my cell phone. All my contact information is at milwaukeemedium.com. But you need to sign up with me. I have just one spot open. I know Tammy has two. So there's not a whole lot open. But if you do have an interest, it's $65 for about a 25-ish minute reading, and you'll get some insights on what to expect in the new year. Also, for the month of January, I am offering a $25 discount on any rose healing service. So this is a very special healing session where I use roses, and we're allowing the roses to really kind of get involved with your energy and help in your healing. It's a very peaceful, very calming, very healing session, and you can schedule on my website, milwaukeemedium.com. Look for services, and then you can, or schedule now, and then you can go in and choose the service, the rose healing session. I do have availability in January for sessions. January is filling up, so if you do have an interest in booking, I would encourage you to do that. The other thing is I scheduled my Death in the Afterlife class for January the 25th. Okay, so if you have an interest, I know some people have been wanting to catch that class. It is scheduled for January the 25th, Saturday, at my new location in Greenfield, 2745 West Layton Avenue, Suite 102, in Renew Holistic Wellness. On February the 22nd to 22, I'll be doing a Reiki 1 class. So if you have an interest in becoming Reiki, starting your Reiki journey, please feel free to sign up for that class. And then on March 8th, which is a Saturday, that will be my spring-ish version of the Spiritual Foundation class, which is my all-day class. And you can sign up for that on my website as well. You go to milwaukeemedium.com, go to schedule now, and either look for services or classes, and then you can navigate from there. As always, if you have questions, let me know. And everything is also under the events tab on my website as well, if there's any confusion, as well as social media, Facebook, Stacie Tatera, Medium Healer Teacher, and at MKE Medium 444 on Instagram. So wanted to just kind of let you know what's going on for the next few months in terms of classes and what to expect. Again, all of my sessions are now held at the Greenfield office at Renew Holistic Wellness. It's been lovely since I've been here. Really good feedback about the space. And I would encourage you to visit Renew Holistic Wellness website to get just an overall perspective on all the services that are offered here in this wellness center. And then you'll see partners, which is everyone in terms of practitioners who is here in the space as well. So if you're looking for massage therapy, an esthetician, physical therapy, Kelly offers colonics and just a ton of services for wellness needs. And so I encourage you to visit renewholisticwellness.com as well. Sign up for their newsletter, and you can also sign up for my monthly emails by going to my website. There's a pop-up. You can add your email to that list as well. So a little bit of housekeeping as we begin the reading time, but just wanted to let everyone know what's going on. I will not be using Meetup anymore. Since I've moved, I've decided not to use that form of communication any longer. So starting in January, I believe the second week, I'll be done completely. So I do encourage you to visit my website or check out socials if you're a Meetup person. Okay, so let's get going on this month's angel card reading. So the Denise Lynn deck is the deck that was really asking me to use this card deck for the messaging for the month. The Sacred Traveler deck is one of my favorite decks as well, although I say that probably about the majority of my decks that I do use these for readings. And then of course we have the Crystal of the Month. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. This is great. Now, I've been hearing lots of different information about what we can expect for the month of January as well as 2025. I really feel like 2024 was a lot of karmic healing and releasing, things coming to the surface so that things could be addressed, shifted, processed, and let go. I know a lot of people were having those kinds of experiences, a lot of endings in 2024. I think we'll continue to do some pretty solid and strong spiritual work as we move into 25, but the emphasis is going to be us really working from within ourselves and utilizing our intuition, utilizing an openness that maybe we haven't had before, not taking things into the new year that are heavy and dense for us. It's going to be really important for us to address fear and things that are triggering us. So the fact that a breakthrough is at hand is letting us know that there's going to be some shifting that you're going to be going through in the month of January, maybe a continuation from December, but it's good stuff. Breaking trail, we're making progress. This is the other message I get is forward momentum. We need to focus on letting go and moving forward. Breakthrough can be in various areas of your life. For me, for this card, it feels like personal breakthroughs. This might be changes in relationships, changes in work situations, even in your spiritual path and journey, how you're focusing your energy, what you want more of in your life as far as the focus spiritually in terms of we talked about letting this fear go, trusting in the process, allowing God to and the universe to speak to us more clearly. Those things are going to be very important, but it's good stuff. A breakthrough is at hand. So again, if you've been waiting for something, and I feel like we're shifting, right? It's like you might have been like this and you're like, okay, I'm waiting for some of these things to finalize so that we can get through into the next level of things. A breakthrough is indeed coming. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Pretty much what I was just talking about. So as we begin the new year, we're going into a bit of a healing space. So again, crossing bridges, there's a lantern. I always like the symbolism of your path is lit, you're not alone. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Focus on the things, at least for this month, on the issues that need to be kind of finalized and healed so that you can move forward. That releasing part is going to be very important. Again, we don't want to carry some of this baggage that we've been carrying throughout the last year or years as we move into 2025. You can bring it in with you, but it's going to feel mucky, I feel like, right? So the more that we can shift and release, the better things will be for us in terms of how we manage everything else going on in our lives, right? So healing, connecting to source energy, connecting to yourself. These things are important as we move through 2025 in general. Again, we're starting the year doing this, so that says a lot too. We're also mending. We might be, mending some fences that may have been kind of torn down emotionally or with relationships, even within ourselves. And then we're releasing, which is, it's important to let go. One thing that I've heard consistently is we've got to let some of this stuff just fall off, because it's going to make things a little bit more challenging for us if we're carrying that baggage and we're trying to move into these new energies that we're going into for the new year. So again, healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. We're crossing bridges. Don't burn them. I mean, you can, but okay. And then narrow pathway. So it looks like this is going to be an insightful month. Tread thoughtfully. Think about your actions, think about your choices, think about your decisions. This is really an interesting card. Honestly, I don't know that this has ever come up in any reading that I've done. So there's some intensity with this month in terms of like the emotions, how we're moving forward. Don't make any rash decisions. Tread thoughtfully is think. Be thoughtful about your choices. Be thoughtful about the direction that you're going. Think about things before you act, before you respond. It's going to be important. I always love to see this tree. There's growth in this process. It feels like, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there's this tree that's growing and blooming and rooting. And so it's just another way for us to experience the growth processes that we need to go through. So again, narrow pathway, things may feel a little like as you're moving through these next few weeks, but tread thoughtfully. So again, the biggest thing I get on that is think, go within, meditate, take some time to step back. Don't take action unless you've really thought about and you're in tune with what you know is in your highest good. Okay, that's what I'm very much getting about these cards. So these are really great cards. Again, a breakthrough is at hand. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And we're treading thoughtfully. So we're breaking trail, crossing bridges. We may have some narrow spaces to get through, but the good news is we will get through them. So I feel like Spirit is very much like, let's start this year on a high note, but let's be thoughtful. Let's make sure we're releasing things as we move into this new energy, and be open to what's coming into your life. Again, we need to release things to allow the space to allow space for new things to come in. And a lot of times people aren't maybe understanding that, or aren't willing to let go of some of this stuff that needs to be let go of, because it's hard. It can be very challenging, and I totally understand, respect that. I've been through it myself many times, but it's important that you trust the process. Okay, so let's take a look at the crystal of the month. I didn't look yet because I wanted to be surprised. Sodalite. Okay, so let's look up what sodalite is. Again, you can get crystals at Remedy Within in Elm Grove, as well as Renew. That I'm here in this new space. We have a lovely retail area. So if you have an interest in getting some of these crystals, you have good options. So sodalite, intentionality, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing and self-confidence, clear expression and intentions. Boy, if that doesn't go with these messages, this is just beautiful. This is also a wonderful crystal stone to get us through the month. So again, I always tell people, if you have an altar, if you each month kind of, or each week even, shift and change your altar, putting new crystals or cards or candles or whatever is meaningful to you, sodalite would be a great option. So again, to repeat, intentionality, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing and self-confidence, clear expression, intentions. This is a strong stone. This is a strong helper for us as we move through this month. And so the other thing I'm seeing as I read some of this is to be fully awake as you make choices, large and small, that will influence your well-being. And it also is going to be important that you clearly communicate your intentions to the universe. So again, very much in alignment with these cards, and super excited that this is the stone, the crystal that we'll be working with this month. So those are great messages. Again, we're moving into a new time, a new era. Energetically, we just keep shifting our consciousness. If you're into numerology and astrology, it's always interesting to see like the information around that as we move into the new year. But again, if you want some insights about your path, your journey in the new year, I really encourage you to check out the New Year Angel Card Reading event, either tarot cards or angel cards. Tammy does tarot, I do the angel cards, but it's a super fun event. Everyone loves it. So MilwaukeeMedium@gmail.com. You can certainly email me. I'll get back to you and let you know the times that are available. And again, visit my website, MilwaukeeMedium.com, so that you can stay up to date on events as well as socials. As a reminder, Meetup will be going away for me and using that as a resource for promotion. So again, sign up for my newsletter on the website. That's really the best option so that you get this information. And I do maybe do 1 to 2 mailings a month, nothing too crazy. So I hope January is great for you. I hope to see you at some upcoming classes or events. It's been an honor. I always appreciate your support. My calendar is open through the end of March. So if you, want to schedule something, I encourage you to get in there and get things scheduled before they do fill up. But you do have the ability to schedule through March. And I do have last minute openings and shifts like that. I usually post those on social, or you can check my schedule on MilwaukeeMedium.com. So thank you very much. Welcome into 2025. I hope this is just a good and blessed and maybe a little bit of a calmer year for us. We can hope, right? But again, I hope you had a wonderful holiday, whatever and however you celebrated. And let's kick off 2025 with a lot of love and just a lot of hope. I think that would be a good word, and expansion. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon.